Nimbus and Pip, best friends from the Griffon's crew, arrived in Kyoto on a breezy morning, ready for an adventure. They heard tales of a magical place called Fushimi Inari Shrine, home to thousands of red gates. The shrine was famous for its bright red gates, each a gift for good luck, climbing up a tall mountain. But something was wrong. The magical foxfires were gone. Two tiny magical foxes, called kitsune, darted about in confusion, knocking over lanterns and mixing up offerings. Nimbus knelt down and gently asked, "What's happening to your magic?" The kitsune twitched its bushy tail nervously. An ancient fox spirit appeared, shimmering with soft silver light. "The first flame has gone out," it explained. Pip frowned. "Can it be relit?" The fox spirit nodded. "Only by solving a riddle from the sleeping tanuki." Nimbus tightened his backpack straps. "Let's go, Pip! We can do this!" They began the long climb through the endless rows of bright torii gates, the air fresh with mountain scents. Suddenly, a lively monkey swung from branch to branch. Nimbus spotted a shimmering golden symbol on a gate nearby. "If you want the clue," shouted the monkey, "you'll have to race me to the next gate."
Whoa!
"I'm faster," Pip declared with a grin, dashing ahead. Pip zipped past the monkey and reached the next gate first. The monkey handed Pip a wooden charm and a paper. Pip opened the paper and read aloud. "Look with sharp eyes where the sun meets the trees. Among red gates your next clue sees." Nimbus smiled. "We need to find a symbol where light and shadow meet." He scanned the area until they spotted a fox etched into a gate between sunlit trees and cooling shade. Beneath it was a poem. "I guard the secret where silence sings. Find me inside the dark shrine's wings." Pip shivered. "We have to go in and find the tanuki," she said bravely. Inside the shrine, the air was cool and dim. Pip's footsteps echoed softly as they tiptoed closer to the center. A deep, rumbling snore sounded from a shadowed corner. A large round tanuki lay curled up, sleeping soundly. Next to the tanuki was a scroll with a riddle. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?" Pip thought carefully. Nimbus whispered.
An echo! It's an echo!
Pip smiled.
The answer is an echo!
The tanuki's eyes fluttered open, and it chuckled quietly.
"You are wise, brave Pip, and clever Nimbus."
The magical foxfires burst back into existence, lighting the path in a wondrous orange glow. Nimbus and Pip smiled, feeling proud and happy. New adventures would always be waiting just beyond the torii gates.